Senior.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all joining us. I would ask Greg and Chan to approve the minutes of April 15th, May 7th, May 12th, and May 13th.
So moved.
In agreement? All right.
I'll do all of those meetings in one go.
Okay, we're all in agreement. Good. I would also ask if we can change the agenda a little bit. What I'd like to do is move Mr. Gould up to number 3 and move Emily to number 4. The reason is Mr. Gould they're waiting for him to go bale hay. And I know what it's like to be sitting there waiting for your help to show up, and they're goofing off at the town hall. So we're going to try to get him out of here as soon as possible. The other thing is number 6 on the agenda. I would like to move that under announcements down below. That has to deal with the MOU between the town of Woodstock and the Teamsters Union. Okay, without further ado, oh, I'm sorry. Gentlemen, are we in agreement to change the agenda items in the order? Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll start off. Consider the appointment of Dean Gould as an alternate member of Planning and Zoning Commission. One of the things I'd like to mention, this took some doing, is we were not told that Fred Rich Sr. had resigned or retired, if you will, from Planning and Zoning. And because he had left, someone had moved up as an alternate, as a regular member. And because of that, it opened up a position as alternate. Mr. Gould has stepped forward to do that. And I usually tell people, thank you very much, because it's difficult to get people to step forward, volunteer, et cetera, but I want to thank you. But gentlemen, how say you on appointing Mr. Gould as an alternate member of the Planning and Zoning?
Aye.
Greg?
I'll second that.
Okay.
Some questions?
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
What's your knowledge and background? In theory, alternate can sometimes know nothing really, come in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna go for, learning it as I go. But I've lived here, my whole life.
Can you hear me now?
This one?
You need me to repeat that? I wanted to ask Dean, what's your experience and interest in planning and zoning?
So I've gone to a few meetings in the past. As far as experience goes, I don't have much in the planning and zoning. I was here most of my whole life. Like to make a difference in the town. Seems like a good way to get started.
You need to speak up. Okay, so, did you ever have any experience in your family dealing with issues on property?
What do you mean?
Or did applying for something that planning and zoning would have to approve?
I mean, I've had like building permits and stuff like that.
Thank you.
Okay, we're all in agreement? So appoint, I could speak loud, you don't have to wait. All right. Don't do that. All right, Dean, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And welcome aboard. And if you
Okay.
want to get down to the town clerk's office, we moved quickly here. He's going to go to the town clerk's office, be sworn in, because at 7:30 tonight, he has his first planning and zoning meeting. So we don't waste time.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dean. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Listen, before we go on, just a quick question.
Yep.
You said that nobody knew that Fred Rich had retired and then somebody from the committee moved up was an alternate. Is it common, or is it procedure then that the appointment of Nancy, somebody, Fraser, Is that approved by the planning and zoning commission or the
No,
board of
me-
selectmen?
No, Nancy was an alternate. So when Fred retired, Nancy moved up as a regular member.
Right,
And that's under the
And-
purview of the board.
it's under the purview of the planning and zoning board, not us.
Right.
Okay,
Now,
and the same thing's true to fill the vacancy?
for alternate.
Yes.
And we had gotten a recommendation from, because it was a Republican seat, we got a recommendation
Yeah, I got a
from the
copy.
Republican town.
I got that.
So that's what we did.
I just didn't know that they skipped us at that point. Okay.
All right, next I would like to introduce Ms. Emily Hebert, Route 198, Woodstock Valley, and she is stepping up to be on the Ag Commission. She has been a homeowner in town 13 years. She owns a business in town related to agriculture. And she's attended several meetings and is willing to step up and serve. So Emily, thank you for being willing to do this. Gentlemen, do you have any questions or comments? Otherwise, I'll just ask for your approval that she be appointed.
So moved.
Okay?
Aye.
Okay, unanimous. Now, Emily, the good thing about this is you don't have to go anyplace to get sworn in. You can go back to your life and you don't have to bale hay this afternoon. Welcome aboard though, and thank you.
What makes you think I'm not baling hay this afternoon?
Well, it just dawned on me, you very well could be doing that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, well, thank you very much. Okay. All right, gentlemen, this is to consider a request to hold a bike ride. And I don't think you have this in the folder. Okay. What this is a group out of Massachusetts, Revolution 3. And they are part of a group from New England Triathlon, and they do New England bike courses. They're doing a 3-day course, which is involving Central Mass. It's going to be August 6th through the 8th. There's going to be 800 participants. They expect that they'll have significant economic stimulus to the area. That remains to be seen. They're going to partner with Thompson Speedway to do some things over there. Brunda has worked with these folks in the past. This has been an annual event, and it was closed off last year because of COVID. So they decided they had asked again about doing it this year. I've been in touch with Stu Morse because if there was a need for constables, I went down and analyzed, if you will. You can't see it, but I can. I got a map of the town here. And the only thing that they're going to be doing in Woodstock is they're going to be doing Payne District Road to Roseland Park Road to Senexit Road out to 171, down 171, and they're going over the dam back to Thompson. So for us, it's a very small section. Other than 171, it's all town roads. And again, Brenda said it's very well organized. They have chase cars, that will pick up and repair bicycles, and that sort of thing. So,
Make a motion that we approve the request to hold a bike event for Revolution 3 on town and state roads in Woodstock.
What's the date?
date is
August 6th to the 8th.
6th to the 8th. Yep.
I second that.
Okay. And I'm in favor too, so good. Thank you.
Do you know if that's a fundraiser, a nonprofit or something?
No. In fact, I can tell you it isn't. These guys, I believe, pay to participate in this. So they pay whatever they pay. They have very expensive bicycles. So no, it's not a fundraiser. It's just, it's a 3-day event.
Okay.
So. Let's see.
It's in 3 days to get
Now, let's see. Open bids for aggregate catch basin cleaning, equipment rental, and guardrail installation for the fiscal year 2021 to 2022.
On any order? Aggregate,
I'll take the aggregate.
catch basin,
I don't want you to feel left out.
There's plenty here.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
These two.
Oh,
Is that refreshments?
Bear with us while we open these up. I don't remember how we, did this last time, but
Can I
yeah,
tell you a little history? The aggregate and the equipment rental bids all get accepted,
okay,
and I use them at my discretion for whoever's best or whatever suits our needs.
okay.
Guard-
Aggregate.
The
and
guardrail
equipment?
bid, yeah, and the
Good.
guardrail bid and the catch basin cleaning gets awarded today. Hopefully,
Oh, okay.
we'll see what they look like.
Aggregate, okay. All right, and I've got equipment rental. I don't know, folks, if you, those listening from home heard that, but the aggregate and the, equipment rental, they get accepted anyway. John makes a determination of what he needs when. And then the other two things, is guardrail
Guardrail installation and catch basin cleaning.
and catch basin. So basically, these are all going back to John. We're not gonna read these
Yeah,
anyway.
we can read the guardrails
Yes.
and the catch basin
Okay.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do we want to just read who was accepted bids from for the
probably
minutes?
good to get it in a minute.
All right.
On aggregate bid, we have a bid from New England Asphalt Services, from Jolly Concrete and Block, from John S. Lane, French River Materials of Thompson, and Rawson Materials.
I'm still opening.
I'll read the guardrail installation bids. I got two of them. The first one I have is from Guidewright LLC. They've done business in town before. Their bid per foot for installation of flex beam guardrail is $10.95 a linear foot. And for terminal ends and fishtail ends, they're $50 a piece new. The new only. The second bid is from, I believe it's Durham Fence Company. Durham Highway Contractors. Their price per foot installed is $11 a foot for each terminal end, new and used, is $1,500. And for each fishtail end, new and used, is $100.
Those being the two bids, I would like to make a motion that we award the guardrail installation bid to Guidewright.
Second?
I'm in favor.
Want me to read these?
You want those?
Catch basin? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It is. All right, we have Truax Corporation from North Attleboro, Mass. And the cost per catch basin is $17.45. That's $17.45. We have American Pipe and Catch Basin Cleaning from Manchester, Connecticut. And the price, the cost is $24.45. And we have Environmental Services from South Windsor, Connecticut, and the proposed cost is $70 per catch basin. The basin. That it, you have those three? Those three, that's it, man. I recommend Truax. Okay. John recommends, is that the company that we currently use? Yeah. They know where all the basins are, I don't have to send anybody. So I'll move, we accept the bid from Truax.
Second.
Aye.
All in
Okay,
favor?
got it.
Unanimous.
Great.
Okay, this is for
I got it.
equipment rental. We've got, Stately Tree Service. We have Donnie D's Custom Landscaping. We've got SAS Construction. We have Linden Tree Service. Pinecroft Paving and Landscaping. The Gorman Group. Garrity Industries. Allstate Construction. And that is it.
And this is, we're doing what?
So it's equipment rental, bid,
Equipment rental.
tree work, paving,
It's possible you could use multiple vendors then, right?
yes, and I do.
Okay.
Depends on the job is.
Depends on the
Yeah,
equipment they
yeah,
use.
yeah.
Right.
So how do you go from here?
I will do, I'll have Marie do a comparison bid sheet. I'll get it to, I don't know if you want to put it in the minutes.
That would be good.
Okay, we'll do that. And I'll do the same with the aggregate.
Thank you.
Okay, you have the other two. Guide rail and catch basin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should we do a motion to that on this rental and the aggregate that John will provide a spreadsheet, and that spreadsheet will be sent to
No,
Christine?
No,
That's
no, no.
make a motion that
but you
we
need,
accept them all. and
Yeah,
I make a motion that we give all aggregate and
equipment rental.
equipment rental bids to the public works director, and he will use those at his discretion depending on his needs and pricing.
I'll second it. Okay. Tax rebates. Tax rebates for double payment of real estate taxes and the payment to CoreLogic in the amount of $3,170.30. And also to the Webster First Federal Credit Union in the amount of $3,739.93.
So move.
Second.
All in agreement, great. Okay, I've got a letter, this goes back to appointing Dean Gould to planning and zoning. I have a letter from March 15th to Jeff Gordon and Judy Wahlberg, effective this date. This is from Fred Rich. He's tendering his resignation as planning and zoning commission member. He's enjoyed many years on the board, and he is pleased that we have several new members. I also have a letter dated, Sunday correspondence, April 19th, Town of Woodstock Highway Department, oh, a Dear John letter. Anyway, this is for Marie Santee. She's resigning. It's a formal resignation effective June 30th. Will be her last day. She has very much enjoyed working at the Highway Department. She's looking forward to her retirement and will miss some of the people at the town garage. I'm just kidding. She'll miss everybody.
We'll miss her.
Yeah, great reputation. So anyway. Also in the correspondence, this is our monthly report from State Police Troop D on activities in town. Accidents, there were 5, investigations 5, no burglaries, 1 larceny, 80 non-reportable matters, and 0 DUIs, 0 traffic citations, and 0 written warnings. So it was a good month. Although it depends on who you talk to. That's from the state police. Some of the people that live in town will tell me about speeders on their road. Anyway. This is an invitation from Troop 27 in Woodstock, and it's to Chan, Greg, and myself. The advancement coordinator for the troop sent us an invitation for Sunday, June 6th, 2 p.m. There's a court of honor to be held at St. Mary's Church in Putnam. And it's for Eagle Awards for Zachary Collins, Tristan Monahan, Samuel Massey, and Samuel Listro. Less than 2% of people that go into Boy Scouts will become Eagles. So this says something about these 4 gentlemen. Also, it's going to follow them. So it looks good in a resume. you go for job interviews, that sort of thing. So anyway, congratulations to these four. And gentlemen, we'll have to talk about who might be able to attend this reception, award ceremony. Also, I have the Spirit of 76, which is a new newsletter published by the Woodstock Volunteer Fire Association, Station 76. It looks like it's going to be a monthly thing, and it has news about the town, about the fire department, handy items for folks in town, replace the batteries in your smoke detectors, et cetera, et cetera. That had arrived. Let's see. Under announcements. This is, and yeah, you guys all have a copy. Because of COVID last year, we had two labor contracts with AFSCME and with the Teamsters. And every 12 years, one is for 3 years, one is for 4. Every 12 years, they occur on the same time. Last year was the time. So in addition to COVID, it was just another fun thing that we had to deal with. Anyway, we are in negotiations. We're finalizing with AFSCME. Because last year they both had a memorandum of understanding. This year we are negotiating with AFSCME. We expect that to be solved pretty quick. However, I did a memorandum of understanding with the Teamsters. And it's basically, I had spoken to their Jason Scranton, who is their steward, and also their secretary treasurer, Brian Bevanstreet. And we went back and forth. What we agreed to was a 2% raise. And this is for a 1-year period. Next year, we're going to have to negotiate a full contract. But this was signed on the 5th of May. So we're good. And this is effective July 1st. So we're good for another year. And again, this was just a matter of being transparent. Public comments. Folks, do you have anything? No? No. I have a quick question. Dr. Gordon, because you've been so kind to attend this meeting, does this mean at 7:30 tonight, I will have to attend the planning and zoning meeting?
Well, it's been a long-standing tradition for all first selectmen, whether they wish to do it or not, to have a front row seat at all planning and zoning commission meetings. So certainly,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, that's fine, because I will be on Zoom, so I will have a front row seat in my living room.
And
So I
when we
will
get
see
back
you at
to, yep. And when we get back to
Okay.
in-person meetings soon, we'll save a reserved seat for you. We'll have a constable there to make certain nobody sits in that seat.
You're very kind. Okay, anything else from the public? Or is there anybody online that called in? No? Do you have any comments that would type in? No? Anybody, folks? Any comments, questions, complaints? No complaints. Keep those to yourself, but comments, questions, or anything? No?
One thing, Jay,
Yes,
I think I missed it. Everything went fine with the appointment of the alternate for planning and zoning?
Yes, and my friend, he left here immediately to go get sworn in. And after he's done haying at 5 o'clock or so, he will be joining our meeting at 7:30 on Zoom.
And I know he's excited about it. So thank you to you guys for appointing him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anything from us or your public? Do you have any comments or no?
Move to adjourn.
No, there's other things here. Anything other from committee? Fred, Jan?
I just like to say, as a contractor, I just had my first experience with Paul in the building office and Cindy. And I was very pleased with how punctual, how professional, every aspect of the project went. And I'm pleased that the new crew is working out well.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Unless you heard, as a contractor, Jan was saying he just had dealings with the building inspector and Cindy, the real brains behind the operation. He was very pleased with the experience he had. So, thank you, appreciate that. Greg. No? Okay. If there's nothing else, would anybody care to,
Motion to adjourn.
okay, we're adjourning. Thank you all.